Hello everyone, I am Naman Jain and you are watching The Bridge. What if I tell you that in 2021, Puma generated more sales than Adidas, Nike and Reebok combined? You'll be shocked, right? But that is the way things are currently. Before we delve into the past, let me tell you where your allegiances should lie. While Puma has brands in collaboration with Virat Kohli and KL Rahul, Nike used to be the bat sponsor for Ravi Ashwin and Ravindra Jadeja. For Rohit Sharma, it's a little bit tricky. Adidas is his current sponsor, but during the initial stages of his career, his bat sponsor was Reebok. For MS Dhoni too, Reebok used to sponsor the bat. If you are a fan of any of these cricketers, make sure that you watch the whole video and see how the brands fared. While Reebok and Adidas entered the Indian market in 1990s, Nike and Puma arrived in 2004 and 2005 respectively. The numbers during that time paint a completely different picture than the current scenario. In 2006, Reebok, then owned by Adidas, was leading with sales of Rs 354 crores. It was followed by Adidas at 184 crores and Nike at 99 crores. Puma recorded 22 crores. 4 years later, all these brands were going strong. Reebok raced away from the pack and generated Rs 783 crores in revenue. Adidas also did well at 456 crores. Puma leapfrogged Nike and generated Rs 249 crores in revenue, while the latter did 186 crores. This uniform progression did not continue, and the numbers from 2014 are witness to that. Puma and Nike garnered 3 times more sales than the 2010 numbers, and Adidas also clocked 720 crore rupees in revenue. But the biggest story is Reebok's plunge from 783 crores in 2010 to just 324 crores in 2014. You must be wondering why the company which was gaining the most ground in the Indian sports market, having successful brand partnership and staggering sales, suddenly took such a downward curve. It all happened in 2012 when Reebok India alleged that the former MD and former COO had committed a fraud worth Rs 8,700 crores. They implied that the duo had set up warehouses and stolen products. With its energies diverted due to the fraud, Reebok India suffered severely and 300 of its stores were shut down by parent company Adidas. Realizing that there was a huge gap in the market, Puma swooped in and took several measures. One of these was stepping up engagement with Rishabh Sports Station, which was the biggest vendor of Reebok. They also roped in some more vendors whose capacities were lying underutilized. Reebok could never recover from the alleged fraud. Between 2014 and 2018, Puma leapfrogged both Nike and Adidas. In fiscal year 2018, Nike could manage only 823 crores in sales. Adidas and Puma were neck to neck. While the former generated 1130 crores in sales, the latter could manage 1157 crores. Reebok was at 388 crores, which was similar to their numbers from more than a decade ago. In 2016, Nike stopped being the bat sponsor for the likes of Ravindra Jadeja, Ravi Ashwin, Ajinkya Rahane and several other elite cricketers because they suffered losses in the previous fiscal year. Fiscal year 2020, which was largely marred by the pandemic, both Puma and Adidas had a slight dip in their numbers, while Nike suffered the most. The next year was not good for neither Adidas nor Nike. While the former dipped below 1000 crores, the latter clocked only 564 crores. Nike's numbers were a long shot from the merry scenario 2 years ago. However, Puma shocked everyone by doubling its revenue and clocking Rs 2044 crores in the fiscal year 2021. It left behind brands such as H&M, Zara and Bata to become the first multinational sportswear and fashion brand to cross the 2000 crore mark in India. As I mentioned before, the combined total of revenues of Adidas, Nike and Reebok were dwarfed by Puma's sales alone. Now you must be thinking, how did they pull this off? There are 4 factors involved in this. First, increase in online sales. Second, brand partnership with elite cricketers. Third, aggressive and experimental strategy of offline sales. Fourth, increase in local sourcing of materials. Let's talk about online sales first. From generating 19% of its revenue in 2018 via the online mode, Puma has reached 43% in 2021. Its competitive pricing sets it apart from Adidas and Nike. This is why the company did not suffer during the pandemic. People became health conscious and started shopping for athleisure. While the other two can capture elite customers from tier 1 cities, Puma has created inroads into the shopping mentality of customers from tier 2 and tier 3 cities. The second factor is brand partnerships with cricketers. Puma launched the 1-8 brand with Virat Kohli, the then Indian cricket captain, in 2017. With 186 million followers on Instagram, Kohli is a youth icon. In 2021, only 1-8 generated 175 crores of revenue for Puma. Another youth icon of Indian cricket is KL Rahul. In September 2021, Puma launched the Wonder brand in collaboration with him. It was an instant hit, generating 40 crores of revenue in the same year. The third factor is an aggressive and experimental strategy of offline sales. Puma grew its offline store count from 360 in 2020 to 411 in 2021. This aggressive model, at a time when other players in the market were cutting down on offline stores and slicing inventories, helped Puma a lot. The brand experimented with new concepts which reaped rich rewards for them. It launched Puma on the Move, a customer outreach program wherein they set up pop-up stores in various residential societies in the country. The last factor is local sourcing of materials. Puma's dependency on imports has reduced as it has invested in local manufacturing. In 2019, it used to depend 31% on local manufacturing, and now the number has healthily increased to 40%. More than half the population of India is under 25 years of age, and things such as fashion consciousness, per capita footwear consumption, and aspiration in tier 2 and tier 3 cities is bound to grow. Will Puma continue in the same way over the course of this decade? Or will Adidas, Nike, Reebok or any other player challenge its domination? It will be interesting to watch. Do let us know your views in the comment section, and don't forget to like and share this video, and yes, subscribe to the channel.